So when it comes to the social aspect to it, I know that you primarily look into the actual engineering behind AI and how it's built and the risks that AI could bring. But when you think about the actual real life consequences that AI brings, like people losing their jobs because of AI, or misinformation being spread, say on a political candidate saying something, or a video, an AI video showing them saying something that they never said, or any of that. What do you think could be really done about that? Because now it's getting to the point that I work with AI all the time. You work with AI all the time. So if we see, say, a video or some AI generated audio, we'll be able to tell if um, the media was generated with AI most of the time. Possibly not all the time because it's getting so damn good, but most of the time, right? But what can be done, or is there anything that could be done?
So you mentioned a few problems such as AI
Mm-hmm.
taking our jobs and things like that.
Yeah.
To answer that question, like AI definitely, I have a lot of friends who got laid off.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say the reason is just because of AI. AI definitely raised the bar for software engineers. Like
Mm-hmm.
we definitely now have to have more specialized knowledge, much more specialized knowledge, and have to justify actually our existence and why not an LLM can replace us, right? And it's actually there. We're
Mm-hmm.
actually very close to the productivity of LLMs, like, and for that, I would say AI still has some time to be able to, what do you call, reach the same level of same productivity as a software engineer, because I've used AI, and like I've tried played around with AI in large projects. Where,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, if your code base is less than 1,000 line of code, it is useful. It can write programs for you and things like that, and it can accurately handle your requests. However, if your code base is more than 1,000 lines, then its accuracy kind of goes down a lot. In fact, to the point where it just once in a while can give you some useful suggestions. That
Mm-hmm.
this what like I still use AI at least in my code base in Visual Studio Code and things like that, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the accuracy rate has gone down dramatically. So it's like you still need senior devs, but I would say the junior dev, now the question become like, do we actually need junior devs, right? Because LLMs
Right.
have reached that. When I was a junior, I was struggling a lot with the basic things, right? That I consider basic to this day. So that's like one big area. So I'm really concerned about what junior developers are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think there is an ecosystem for them as well. For instance, free projects like gaining experience while you're in college. I would recommend, if you're freshman, sophomore, if you know how to code, you could try going into open source projects and work there for free to
Mm-hmm.
get experience, so that you can actually graduate with 3 years worth of experience. There's a lot of memes about right after graduation they expect 3 5 years worth of experience, or when you're 20 they request 25 years of experience, then what are you supposed to do? So like there are some tweaks that you can do, or startups are also good ecosystems as well.
Mm-hmm.
In a startup, you're kind of working from, I believe you're working with smaller code bases, to my knowledge. Depends on the stage of the startup, but if it's new, right, they're gonna probably need more employees and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably go to startups to gain the experience. However, AI has been getting well and well, and I still don't see how it's gonna face off
Right.
seniors. There might still be time, but that's probably, well, we never know what's gonna happen in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But to avoid taking the jobs as well, you could like think of, I've heard some stuff like automation tax. Whenever a company automates a certain process, now you tax them for it, which kind of, I don't know how efficient that sounds. Like an interesting idea. I don't know how well that would work. I have no idea how that goes. I just heard the concept in the past. But you could try around in like smaller countries like that. For instance, Albania just used AI to automate its minister, like, and just get rid of corruption. They're probably
Really?
exactly, Yeah, Albania actually has, they had a very big problem with corruption in government contracting. So as a countermeasure, they are playing around with AI right now.
Hmm.
And that minister, I believe, is right now in effect. So I believe there's going to be a lot of research material produced from that on the effects of AI on there. So if it works well, we could probably give it a try. Maybe you can try automation tasks in smaller areas and see how it works, if it's going to help human employees or things like that.